Morning children, welcome to online session. In today's science session, let us continue with chapter number 11, cell structure and microorganisms. Today's contents: prokaryotic cell, growth of microorganisms, useful microorganisms, antibiotics, harmful microorganisms, pathogens. These are the points. Prokaryotic cell. Some microorganisms like the fungus that grows on bread or strands of algae in ponds are multicellular. Multicellular means many cells are there. However, most microorganisms such as bacteria and viruses are unicellular, only one cell. They have a somewhat different cellular structure. They do not have the membrane-bound organelles found in eukaryotic cells. The plasma membrane, cytoplasm and nucleoli are their only components. Such cells are called prokaryotic cells. Diagram also shown. You can observe plasma membrane, cell wall, nucleoid, cytoplasm. So they have limited number of cell components. Growth of microorganisms. In which place microorganisms are multiplying or growing more? Where do the microorganisms grow? Medium. Which are the medium? Soil, water, decaying matter, etc. What is the temperature? Between 25 degrees Celsius to 37 degrees Celsius. Nutrition, specific nutrients, example, algae, chlorophyll, oxygen. Atmosphere, moist, humid and warm. According to shape and life processes, microorganisms are classified as algae, fungi, protozoa, bacteria and viruses. Microorganisms present in soil, dung, etc. decompose the garbage to obtain food material. As a result, garbage is soon converted into manure of the best quality and our surroundings are kept clean. As in case of garbage, for proper sewage disposal, 2 microbes are released into the sewage so as to help in the quick decomposition of the organic compounds in it. You must have seen that everywhere nowadays there are 2 dustbins in the bus station, railway station, footpath. What is the use of these 2 dustbins? One is for dry waste, one is for wet waste. Wet waste in this peeling of banana or stale food. These all will come in the wet waste, so that you can convert into a very good manure. Growth of microorganism. Each microorganism needs a specific environment for growth and reproduction. Many microbes need oxygen for their growth, whereas some microbes can grow without oxygen. Some microbes, they want oxygen. They are known as aerobic respiration. They are performing these microbes. Some microorganisms survive even in extreme and adverse conditions like the ocean floor, ice and in polar regions, hot water springs, etc. During adverse conditions means bad conditions, microorganisms form a thick covering around themselves and stop their life processes. On return of favorable conditions, they come out of the protective covering and continue their life processes. When normal condition comes, they will come out from the protective cover and they will continue their life functioning or processes. Useful microorganisms. Fermentation. You must have heard about this fermentation. Butter of idli, dosha or bread, duff. These all very soft because of some useful microorganisms. They are acting inside this butter and duff, and due to that they change into very soft, and that is nutritious also. The chemical processes of conversion of one type of carbon compound into another type of carbon compound by the action of microorganisms is called fermentation. Heat is generated in this process and carbon dioxide and some other gases are released. These gases cause an increase in volume. Example, bread dough and idli batter are seen to rise. The process of fermentation is used for making yogurt from milk, producing alcohol from grains and fruits, bread from flour, as well as in the production of acetic acid, citric acid, lactic acid, vitamins, antibiotics, etc. So these are performing due to the action of useful microbes. Antibiotics. You must have heard the term antibiotics. Sometimes when you are ill, you will consult a doctor. So if it is your sickness is more, the doctor will ask you to take a course of antibiotics. These all pills you all do not know like. Mostly they are giving penicillin. These types of medicines destroy the pathogens and retard their growth. Pathogens means germs, and retard, they will reduce the growth of the microbes. They are called antibiotics. Antibiotics are produced with the help of specific microbes. Diseases like tuberculosis, typhoid, cholera, etc., which were previously considered incurable, have now come under control because of antibiotics. Now these diseases are curable disease. Now we don't have a proper medicine for coronavirus. No vaccine till now. Only searching, or it is under the progressing the vaccine making in the lab and all, they are doing it. Like that earlier, these all diseases, vaccines and medicines, tuberculosis, typhoid, cholera, but it is now totally curable. Even vaccines are also available for these all diseases. A vaccine is produced in a lab with the help of microbes that gives immunity against a particular disease. If we have been vaccinated against any disease, our immunity, that is resistance to that disease, increases, so that the possibility of contracting that disease is greatly reduced. Now mostly we are searching for corona or COVID-19 vaccines. Then only if vaccines will come, all will take. Most of the even children and elders, they can take the vaccines and they can resume for their work. Everything will come normal once the vaccine will release. Next is harmful microorganisms. You must have seen that jam and pickles. If you are not using for 1 month, 2 months and not refrigerating, above the jam, as you open, you can see at the top of the jam one layer, blackish layer, you must have observed. Jam, even pickles also. So that is harmful. It is harmful to the stomach. It is harmful to us if you consume. So before opening, you have to check the expiry date. 3 months, 6 months, you must have observed. Next time also you have to see that. Food poisoning. As they use foodstuffs for their own nutrition, some microbes release toxic materials, example enterotoxins, into the food. Such toxins spoil the food. Eating such spoiled food can cause loose motions and vomiting. If jars of pickles, jams, murabba, etc. are opened after a long time, a round layer of white scum or black particles may appear to have formed on the surface. In summer, milk and meat get spoiled quickly. Fungus grows quickly on moist and stale food. What do we do with such spoiled food? Why? During the summer season, milk and milk products that may get spoiled very fast because the temperature is very high and the milk is also having some of the microorganisms will act in the milk and milk products and that will turn to a spoiled food. Next is pathogens. In the picture, one insect's diagram is shown. You all know that which insect? It is mosquito. Pathogens. Disease-producing microorganisms are called pathogens. Pathogens may be present in water bodies contaminated with sewage and dirt from the surroundings, in food left uncovered in unhygienic conditions with houseflies sitting on it, etc. We are always asking you not to consume the food from roadside or open area. Why? That may contain many germs or pathogens, disease-producing microbes. Mosquitoes reproduce in places like heaps of garbage, drains, stagnant water, etc. Microbes that cause diseases like malaria, dengue, elephantiasis, yellow fever, chikungunya, Zika fever, etc. gain entry into the human body through the bite of a female mosquitoes. So you should not allow the mosquito to breed near the housing places, housing societies, or your home. You have to apply some medicines or fumigation to avoid the breeding of mosquito. You can use a mosquito repellent also. Otherwise, that if mosquito bite happens, that may lead to many diseases like malaria, dengue, elephantiasis, yellow fever, chikungunya, etc. Next is these all the points you have to keep in mind after learning this chapter. These main points you keep, and you have to keep in your life itself. Eat fresh and properly covered food, especially now this pandemic is happening outside. That time you have to follow all this very strictly. Drink boiled water. Hold a hanky over your mouth and nose when you cough or sneeze. Don't allow garbage and water to accumulate around your house. Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. Almost 80% of our diseases occur due to uncleanliness. Keeping your surroundings clean, avoid litter and disposing garbage properly, avoiding defecation in the open are some easy ways to stop the spread of diseases. The Swachh Bharat Abhiyan is a national movement started several years ago to increase awareness about public hygiene along with habits of personal hygiene. Let us participate in this movement by starting a cleanliness drive in our school and neighborhood. Assignment. Which are the different types of microorganisms? What is difference between prokaryotic and eukaryotic cell? Explain the uses and the harmful effects of microorganisms. Give reasons. There is a possibility of food poisoning if we eat stale food. Bread rises during baking. These are the assignment. All the answers are given in the video itself. You can watch again, then find out the answer, write down. Thank you. That's about today's session. Stay safe.